compassion toward yourself despite your human defects. Develop compassion for yourself despite your human defects. You will never be perfect alone. You will never be perfect. You're human. You've made a lot of mistakes. You've done a lot of dumb, stupid things. Guess what? You're not through yet. You got to learn to be gentle with yourself. Make it all right. What you don't know, mistakes that you made. It's okay. Handle it. Learn from the experience. Decide that you are going to, whatever you become involved in, to be upfront, to be true to yourself. Are you getting what you need out of it? And be upfront with people and tell them what you need from them. Don't assume that they know. Don't say, I thought you knew. No, tell people up front, here's what I need from this in order for this to work for me. Be upfront with your stuff. Tell them up front so they're not surprised later on. So your feelings aren't hurt later on. See, if they tell you up front they can't do it, now you know you can keep on stepping. But tell people up front, here's what I want. In order for me to play this game with you, if we're going to dance, this is what I got to get out of it. See, if you don't take care of your needs, guess what? You will always have that nagging song in the back of your mind say, well, when do I get mine? See, we're taught to be quiet and not speak up for ourselves, not to be selfish. If you don't take care of you, who do you think is going to take care of you? Who's going to look out for you better than you will? No one. No one's going to do that. You got a business? No one's going to take care of your business better than you. Nobody. Anything you want to do in life, you've got to take ownership of it and say, hey, I'm going to make this happen. Be willing to venture out and do something that you have fantasized about doing. And you know you probably won't be good at it, but do it anyhow.
Hi guys, welcome to the First Steps to Manager training. I'm just going to wait for a few more people to log on. I'm just logging into my Facebook on my phone as well and put my camera on. Hello, good morning everyone. Let me just invite a few people. Oh, some amazing news. Aisha Akif, a manager in our team, her sister's having a baby boy this morning. So we're really excited for her. So huge congratulations, Aisha. I've just seen those messages. I'm just going to invite a few people. If you have any team who you'd like to have join us, then please do message them now. And you can invite them. If you just go in, if you're on your phone, you go into your phone, you press in the bottom left, it says share, click on that, and you can invite people to watch as well. So we have some people who will be logging in via the link. So I'm going to wait for them to log in. And also then I'm going to have some more people join in here. So let me just share this into the other pages as well. Soaring Eagles. What's that in there? Okay. Sapphire Eagles. Posting this in all the other manager groups as well in the team because they have some pages. Don't want anyone missing out. So, okay, it's going to be a good one today, guys. I'm really excited actually to host this one. I've just listened to an incredible mindset training, thanks to Rachel Evans, reminding me to have a little watch, and it was the perfect one. Mindset is massive. You need to be working on your mindset every single day. If you're not working on it, nobody else will. So you need to surround yourself with good people who are always going to encourage you to watch mindset stuff. It's got me well emotional this morning in a good emotional way. Okay, so we've got lots of people who will be joining us now. I'm going to just log back in here. Sparkling Eagles. Okay. So we're going to find people are going to join us throughout. Some people are going to watch this a bit later on, as some people are working or have other commitments. So please do invite people. Hi, Rach. Rachel's joining us. We have Rida Humayun. We have Miss Shardan, Sania Lake. Welcome. And we have a few people logged in via the link as well. So a huge welcome this morning to our First Steps to Manager training. Really excited to be sharing this with you today. I haven't done one for a while, so it's nice to be back on here and sharing with you guys. So we've got lots of thumbs up. We've got Tasneem. If every one of you can just go into your share and go and invite a few of your team members, maybe. Even if you've seen this before, it's really important, even for myself, to go over it and just to look at exactly why we are in this business and just to explain and look at the basics. So if you've just started and you're brand new, this is the first thing that you need to do. I'm just going to be checking your comments as well. This is the first thing that you guys need to do. Is your First Steps to Manager. And when you get any new team members, this is what you need to do as well. I also have my shake, which I haven't drank yet, so I might be drinking that throughout this session. So please excuse me, but I need to have my recommended daily allowance of vitamins. So that's my breakfast this morning. So hey, Tasneem, Sania, cool. We've got a few people on now, so I'll get started and anyone else can catch up. Let me just stand this by here. Okay, so any comments or questions on the way, feel free to put them in the comments or pop me a message later on and I can answer them. It's better if you put them in the comment section and I can answer them there so other people can get the answers as well. So like I said, First Steps to Manager is your core, is your backbone of your business. To know this, to understand this, and at any point further on in your business, you know, you get a bit confused or anything, you just go back to your First Steps to Manager and you look at exactly why you're doing this business and why you started. So let me put this on full screen mode. Okay, so here we go. So Forever's mission statement, first of all, it's really important to have a look at this because it's really exciting. So let me just read this over again. So our mission as part of Forever is we will create a profitable environment where individuals can with dignity be what they want to be, where integrity, empathy and fun are our guides. These are massive things to go back and look at. And just if you're ever having a moment where you think, oh, you know, I don't know how it's going for me, go back and look at our mission statement and this will get you focused again. Where integrity, empathy and fun are our guides. So if you're not having fun, you're not doing it right. So go back to the basics. We will create and cherish a passion for and belief in our company, our products and our industry. We will seek knowledge and balance, and above all, we will be courageous as we lead our company and its forever business owners. Rex Moore. Now, when I started the business, I didn't have any confidence. I didn't have any self-esteem. I didn't have any kind of experience or background other than being a full-time mum. So for me, it was something brand new. And then when I built a team, I had to be responsible for my team. And knowing that I was leading people was a real responsibility, which I took really, really seriously. And with that, I've been able to help other people. I'm having fun, they're having fun, and we're all working together to make sure that this mission statement is definitely how we're running our business. It's amazing. So Forever and your opportunity. We are privately owned. The gentleman you see on the screen here is Mr. Rex Moore. He started the company 40 years ago, and him and his family still run the company today. So it's really exciting. The company is run on ethical practices, and we have an incredible family values in this business. So you will find that everything, it will just fit into your lifestyle because everything is thought of really thoroughly to make sure that is something which will fit in around you and your family lifestyle. We are cash rich and debt free. So we don't owe any money to anyone at all. So there's never that worry about whether our company is going to go into liquidation or if somebody's going to pull the carpet from underneath us. We are totally cash rich and debt free. And Rex has actually bought properties around the world, and he has an income coming from them, which goes back into the company. So we always have an income coming back in. So there's never any worry of us kind of going into any kind of issues in that sense. So Rex has got every corner covered for us. So we are very, very stable. It says over 30 years here. We're now 40 years into the business. So 40 years Forever has been running. As you can see here, this is our head office in Arizona. This actually used to be a bank. And when Rex Moore started the company, he asked the bank for a loan. He actually didn't need the money, but he just asked for the loan to buy the property and to buy a property. But the bank said no. So Rex went away. He built the business and he went back and he actually bought the bank, and he now rents it, a part of it back to them. So with Rex, no never means no. Anything that comes in his way, there's always a way around it. And as business owners, we should always keep that in mind, that if ever there's any challenges that come through our way, there's always a way around it. No never means no. No just means find another way. And that then helps us to grow into the best version of us as business owners, as people in general, and it develops our skills. So every no is a good thing. It's just going to show you how to do things a different way. We're in the global marketplace. We operate in over 155 countries. I think it's 160 at the moment. It goes up every year, which is really, really exciting. So what this means for you and me is that we can build a business in any of those countries from wherever we are. So I'm in the UK at the moment, and I've built a business in the Middle East, in Netherlands, Australia, America. And then lots of my team have then gone and built in other countries. So you'll get incomes from different countries, which you probably don't even know anyone there, but your team will know people. So from day one, you can build a business in any of those countries, and you can get incomes from all these different countries, which is fantastic to be able to do that. Now, we have people in the team who have businesses, and when they've, normal businesses, like Nicola Evans has a toy company and she sells dolls. And to go into any different country, she has to pay £14,000 just to get a license to go and trade in that company. However, with Forever, once you get started and you're an assistant supervisor, you can build a business in any of those countries for no extra cost at all. And it's as a business point of view, that is absolutely massive. We have consumable products. We have over 250 products in our range. These are products that are used over and over again on a daily use. As you can see on the screen, these are the yellow drinking gels. I'm sure we all know what that is. I've just had mine now. I went to the fridge and I wasn't sure if I'd actually put some in the fridge from yesterday because I'd finished one. And when I went in, I found it. I was like, yes. Thank God, because I like to drink it cold. Cold is better. But waking up to my sunshine of yellow drinking gel is definitely something I get excited about. So we have consumable products. So you're definitely going to find things for absolutely everyone, and things that are going to be used over and over again. So you can build a sustainable business. So your future is safe with Forever. Your opportunity, what is this opportunity going to give to you? So the first thing, which is incredible, is that it's uncapped. So what does this mean? For me, I didn't, when I first started, I hadn't worked anywhere else, so it didn't really resonate with me what this actually meant. But when you work in any kind of company, you can get to the top and then that is it. You can't go any further. You can work your way up to the promotions. You can't go any further. And your income will be capped. Even if you do more work, you cannot make any more money than you're making. However, in Forever, you can make as much money as you think you're worth. However much you want to go on to make, you can make it as quickly or as slowly as you want, all on your terms, but you can earn as much money as you want. And no one is ever going to say you're earning too much money. The global income, like I said, you can get incomes from all different countries. This is what is in your hands right now. Forever to Drive is a car incentive where you get an extra payment every month to go towards a car. But you don't have to use it towards a car. You can use it towards absolutely anything. I know Nicola Evans used hers towards her son's university fees. I put mine just in my money that I have, and I use it for holidays. So every time we go on any holiday with a company, I extend a few days and I use my money on that for my family to then have the travel. You have global travel. So every year there's an opportunity for you to qualify for 2 holidays. Last year it was Dubai and then a cruise ship to Barcelona, Rome and Monte Carlo. This year it was Dallas in April, which we've just come back from not too long ago. And in October, we're going to be going back out to America again, to the head office in Phoenix, Arizona, where we will be celebrating the 40 years of Forever. So I'm so excited about that. And each and every one of you can qualify for these if you decide that you want to. Also, Chairman's Bonus. Chairman's Bonus is a share of the company's turnover. That's right, I said turnover, not profit. So every year, Rex gives out these massive bonus checks to people who have built businesses and done really well in the business as an extra bonus on top of everything else. Like that wasn't enough. He gives up these massive checks, and you're invited then to a country, which is a different destination every year for you to then receive them. So this year it was Dubai, Dallas, and last year was Dubai. Next year it's going to be Stockholm. So if anyone wants to come, you know what you need to be working towards. The next one is personal development. So like I said, when I started, I didn't have any confidence with anything. I didn't have any extra educational background. I was a mum. A mum is a fantastic job. Like even now my kids are growing up, I'm really missing it. I get really emotional about my kids growing up. But what is great is that I was there when they were younger and I was able to be there. But with this opportunity, it has helped me to develop myself and be the best version of me, not just a mum or not just a wife. And for you, we can do the same as well. Even if you're working and you have an amazing career. I was working with somebody this week who's got an incredible career, but she was asking me for advice on things. And I was like, oh my God, you're asking me. But she's like, yeah, because it's completely different. So we can all develop in some area. And if that's something for you, like for me, it was massive, then you can definitely get lots of development in this opportunity. We have a legacy style business. What does that mean? So your income is willable. So if anything happens to you, God forbid, anything happens to you, this income can then be passed on to your family or your children, anyone you can leave to the cat's home if you want, any charity you want to leave to, that's fine as well. But what happens is Forever will pay you them, your family or whoever you leave it to, for the rest of their life. And then they can give it to their family or whoever they want to give it to for the rest of their life. So this income will be passed through generations and you have built a legacy for your family. Now, that is massive. The only other company that does that is Google, and they only do it for 1 year. They don't do it after that. So this income is just incredible to know that you're having a good income and you can build a great lifestyle, but also then your loved ones will be looked after as well. And being a mum, for me, that was a massive, massive thing to know that if anything ever happened to me, my children and my family would be looked after. And for anyone who's supporting family or have anything that, you know, regularly you need to pay into, it's good to know that other people will be looked after as well. And that's absolutely, for me, it's an absolute massive one. So the benefits, a lifestyle without compromise. You can have your business, you can work from anywhere around the world. It's really flexible. I just have to take my laptop and I can go wherever, and you have that in your hands as well. It's a lifestyle without compromise. You know, people who have normal jobs, in a day job, maybe working 9 to 5, in an office maybe, or whatever they're doing, they might have a great income. They might not, but they might have a great income, but they don't have the time. So they have to really juggle everything. They have to say, okay, I have to work all this time. I'll get 2 weeks off a year. And this is where we're going to go because this is the amount of money we have. Or we need to save up for this many months to go on this holiday because this is all I can afford because I have all these other commitments. However, in Forever, you can say, okay, I want to go on a holiday. So I'm going to work that little bit extra. I'm going to put that money aside for holiday. But at the same time, Nothing else is being compromised. You don't have to step back with anything else because you know exactly where you're going and what you want to work towards. And you will then be able to create the exact perfect life that you want to live. Financial freedom, no debt, and your mortgage paid. Financial freedom. When I used to see this on the screen, I thought, oh, it's not for me. I'm not, for me, self-development was massive. But when the financial freedom thing, it is massive. Once you start getting an income, that can then open you up to choices. Whereas before, for example, if you're going to buy a house, you need to think, okay, I need to save for the mortgage. I need to save for my deposit. Then every month I need to pay this much money. I'm not going to be able to go on holiday because now I'm saving for my mortgage. However, in Forever, when you're doing these things and you're buying houses or whatever, you still can work towards those 2 holidays to go with a company. You can still have a car because you're going to be working towards that. If that's what you choose, you might not want that. It's absolutely fine. But these are all things that are there for you to take advantage of. You can pay your debt off. You can work towards paying your mortgage off. This is something that only you limit yourself. You can work as hard or as less as you want to, but the opportunity is there for you to take advantage of. Long-term financial security. So with the income that you can build from this, you can build that long-term financial security by putting some away each side each month, and knowing that you're not going to have to take anything from your your lifestyle, because like I said, you can earn as much as you like. Time freedom. This is a massive, massive one. Now, when I first started, I didn't know the people who were already working and they had good jobs and good money. I thought they wouldn't be interested. However, what you will find is that these people who have great incomes and looks like a great lifestyle are really time short. They don't have any time. So when they're working hard and they get 2 weeks off a year, they got all this money and then they can't spend it because they don't have the time off work to then be able to go and enjoy it. So time freedom, when you can work this business as and when you want. I mean, you're still going to work, but you can put the time and effort and hours into your business as and when you choose to. And the last one is choices. This business will open your mind up and your world up to choices that you've probably never thought you'd ever have. But it definitely is there for you to take. You just have to put your mind to it, and you have to work every single day, touching your business every single day, and just keeping focused. So your ID in Forever is forever. Once you've registered in Forever and you start your business, nobody's going to take that off you. It's there for you. So when you move through the marketing plan, you never go backwards. Your ID is yours forever, and you can use that to build a business anywhere in the world that we operate in. Your Forever ID is your license to trade around the globe, and it's a valuable asset for you and generations to come. Because in the future, when we pass our legacy on, that ID number and our ID will pass through the generations. So that is your legacy moving through. And like I said, you can build this anywhere around the world. Imagine your business building all around the world. And even when you've passed on, your business is growing and people remember who you are. It's fantastic. Your life, your choices. You are the one who are going to decide how your life is going to look. This opportunity is here for you to create the life that you love, to create a life that you thought you probably never could have, but you definitely can. You just create it, and we will show you exactly how to do that. Hi, Shazia. Hi, Tasneem. Hi, Rima, Fiza, Zainab. Hi, everyone. Lots more people joining on now. Well done, guys. So in the front of your First Steps to Manager book, you will find this page. It's a blank page, but what you need to do is really focus here, because this is where you are going to be creating your life. You're going to be sitting down and thinking about how you want your life to look. So we work this business through our goals. We focus on our goals, the life, what we want to have, and we break it all down and we put it together piece by piece. So it's like a puzzle, and we're putting all these bits together to make that lifestyle that we want. So we break our goals down into two sections. We have a short-term goal and then we have a long-term goal. A short-term goal is a goal within the next 6 to 12 months, what you'd like to achieve. And a long-term goal is like 3 to 5 years, how you'd like life to look, where would you like to be, and this kind of thing. So we then break them down into three sections: personal goals, family goals, and business goals. Now, personal goals are really important because you need to look after yourself before anybody else. You cannot give to anyone else without making sure that you're happy and you're content where you're going. So this is where you sit and you think just about you, not about your family, not about anyone else, just about you. And you sit and you think about your personal goals. In the next 6 to 12 months, what would you like to be doing? So as you can see here, there's a few examples on the screen. Please don't fill them in just like they're filled in on the screen and think those are the things you have to work towards, because if that's not what's going to make you happy, or that's not things that you're interested in, it's not going to drive you in your business. So here, for example, you can see somebody said they want to earn £1,000 a month so they can quit their job. So maybe you have a job and you'd like to leave your job. How much would you need to be earning each month to quit that job? Now, you don't have to quit your job, but if there's something you want for yourself, then put it here. Spend more time with the children. You know, there's been a thing on Facebook this week, and it's been out quite a lot actually, and it's saying that you only have 18 summers with your children. What are you going to do this summer? You know, where are you taking the kids this summer? And I was like, oh my goodness, that is so true. And I never really focus on what we're going to do for the summer, but now I am going to be. But you can build memories all year round as well. But spending more time with the children, if somebody has, like this person, if they had that job, maybe they don't get to spend that time that they like with their children. So this has to be personal to you. Maybe in the comments, guys, you can write down, you know, some of your personal short-term goals. So one of my ones was to feel confident. I lacked confidence massively. And for me, I'd always felt second best to absolutely everyone. And I just wanted to feel like somebody in my own right, like not even like some people see me and say, oh my God, there's me. No, it's not that, just myself. I just wanted to feel like I had a place and a purpose, and I wanted to feel some confidence. So in my First Steps to Manager, that's what I put down there as well. But as you can see here, holidays. So this person wants to go on holidays, pay the credit card, maybe you have some debt, pay the mortgage or the rent. These are things you can achieve within the next 6 to 12 months. And I'll show you how that incorporates now with the business goals as well. So this person has decided this is how much they need, and this is what they would do with the money each month. Now, long-term, 3 to 5 years, they want to drive a Porsche. That's for them. They want to pay off their mortgage, be debt-free, take the summer off with the kids, husband out of work, private education, and a holiday home. So what is important to you? I'm shaking my shake now, guys. Pop it in the comments while I have a little bit of my shake. Let me know what you guys are with. What are your short-term goals? Anyone going to share with us? I don't know if it's my Facebook. Is it updating? Come on, somebody share their short-term goals with me. Let's have an interactive session. Fiza Fatima, what are your short-term goals? Holiday with a family, amazing. We'll put that in family goals now. Let's do personal goals. What are your personal goals specifically for you? Tell me some of your personal goals. I was actually I didn't want to put my personal goals in. For example, book plan for December is £4,000. Rach, we're going to get that. I'm going to give you a personal plan with that. Got to be a manager. Yes, manager. We're going to put that in the business goals section now. Meet Rex. Oh my God, what an amazing one. Meet Rex. I'm so freaking excited. I think I'm just going to cry when I see him, literally. That guy, oh my God, I get so emotional because when Rex in 1981, the aloe vera froze over all the aloe vera plants, And Rex could have quite easily said, you know what, it's done, it's over. He didn't. He went to the Dominican Republic, he bought land and he planted enough aloe in the, the best climate in the world for us to then rebuild. And if he hadn't have done that, that's the year I was born as well, insane. If he hadn't have done that, we wouldn't be here today. We wouldn't have these choices and we wouldn't have this opportunity. So I am so, so grateful for that. And yeah, to meet Rex, to take my daughter on a trip. Amazing. Hi, Shazadi. Get my skin laser treatment done. I like it, Shazia, because that's a personal goal. I like that personal goal. Go for a holiday, says Tasneem. So we understand now personal goals. There's lots of things I'd like to do for myself. I just haven't done them yet. But I will. I'm going to be filling mine in today and going over them as well again, because you'll find your goals change as you go through and you tick them off. Your goals change and you find more goals. So to hit manager, to get a holiday, to be confident, and my name to be known by all uplines. Woo! I like that one. Jane Leach. She says the name's Jane Leach. Remember that name? Oh my God, she used to say that early on in her business. And you know what? It's nice to say, sometimes you go places and people know you're like, oh my God, you know me. Oh, it's just so nice. And it's not to become big-headed or anything. It's just like, to have significance. People know you, people will see you, people will get to love you for the person you are. And obviously, if they've asked you advice and you've given them advice, you've given them advice which they will probably pass on to their generations and their team as well. So that's massive. To have one of my articles posted in the newspaper, I like that one, Mashad, and your work is amazing. Personal, want to celebrate our anniversary in Turkey. Amazing. Serish Lukman, message me because I'm giving you a personal planning for that one, okay? I'm giving out a few personal plannings for anyone who has any amazing goals. Let me know. And I'm going to be doing a massive incentive for my team later today as well. So just so you guys know, I'm excited today. So write down your longer term goals then. And then we'll go on to the family goals. So family goals are things you want to do for your family. So we know what we want to do for ourselves. We're all sorted, feeling great. We're moving forward in life. We're going to be getting our laser treatment. We're going to be quitting our job or whatever it is we want to do. We're all sorted. But what do we want to give back to our family now? So this person's put on here a trip to Disney, pay for Christmas or Eid. You could have a massive Eid if you celebrate Eid. Have a cleaner. Oh my God, do you know what? Having a cleaner is a good one, except I don't like people coming to my house to come and clean. So I've said to my friends, do you know what? You come here, bring a cleaner. You guys do it. She can tell the cleaner what to do. I'm really bad at finding it hard to tell people, but a cleaner is a really good one. As a woman, I'm sure we'd all love a cleaner. And extra activities for the kids, kids going to swimming lessons, football lessons, after school clubs, whatever. They're really, really expensive. And, even buying the outfits and stuff. I know Rachel, who's on the call as well, her daughter does gymnastics and she won 3 medals this week. And it must cost money for to go to the events and then obviously taking time off work and then buying the costumes. I'm sure your family goals would be also to put money to go towards things like that. Out for family dinner every month, massive. I had somebody on my team who said to me, Jamila, I just want to go out for a meal without having to think about if I can afford it. And your goals don't have to be so massive here, and they could be a long list of small things which will really make a difference. And then when we go into the longer term ones, right, even in the short term, you can write massive goals if you like, but they don't have to be massive things like a house or a car. It could be the thing like the cleaner, extra activity for the kids. Write down what you need, not what I need, not what your upline thinks. Write down what you need and how you want your life to look. How will life get easier for you? A new wardrobe. And I know that doesn't mean a wardrobe. It probably means a full clothes of wardrobes. So then looking longer term for your family, if you have children maybe, or yourself and you're still studying, somebody might want to pay for university fees, a large family home, help parents with retirement. There's lots of things that you can all do. So here, yes, Serish, yes, message me. Shazia wants her own car. I like these goals. Long-term goal. Yeah, is such, I bet it does cost a fortune, Rach. Family, initially, I want my father to get retirement. So we've just put on their retirement. Let me take care of his mum and finances. Dash my business in short term, and for long term have my own home. Amazing. So you can see we're all working on this. Now you need to fill this in the first part of your First Steps to Manage a Book. Even if you've been in the business a while and you've not done it, then do it now. Even if you've done it, go back and have a look and just think, actually, are those still my goals? Because our goals change as we go through. So make sure that you've written down things here that will get you out of bed in the morning. So looking at the short-term goal here, this person said they want £1,000 a month. So we know, looking at business on the business part now, we know you need to be a manager to be earning around £1,000 to £2,000 plus per month. You can achieve that as assistant manager even, you know, it's not a problem, but to get that income, regular and keep on building, the focus should be manager within the next 6 to 12 months for absolutely everyone. Don't look at it and think, oh, not me, everyone else, but not me. You can do it. Everyone can do it. If I can do it, anyone can do it, I promise you. And you will get there in your own time, you know, on your terms. Just make sure you learn everything and you're doing the daily activity. Then ego manager, forever to drive, whatever it is that you want to achieve in this business, write them down. You might just want to start with, you might want to get into the 100 club. You might want to get, whatever it is, have a look through the marketing plan and look at the incentives. Get the incentive booklet, go on to foreverliving.com, look at all the incentives and put them on your short-term goal. Also, in different countries, we have company incentives. So check out the company incentive and write them down. Okay, and work towards them. Jane Leach says, even if there's some small incentives you don't want, hit them all, go for them all, because then you will feel good that you've hit them. And also, then when you start to build a team, they will see that they can achieve these as well. So it's important that you do that. Then long-term goals, you might want a chairman's bonus check. You might want to be, the sapphire bonus, which you'll understand that when you look at the marketing plan. Travel, 6-figure income. What is it that you want to do? Where would you like to be on the marketing plan? How much would you like to be earning? And think about the people you can help. So when you look at your long-term goals, think of the bigger incomes. Don't think, okay, I only need this much. Go for the big incomes. Why not? You're doing the same thing. Why not? Think about what you could do with that income, the people you could help. I've just recently joined, I'm going to be working with an organization which is helping refugees settle in our local area, and that's like I'm volunteering my time, and now I have the income from Forever. I'm sure I'm going to be able to put money into that to help them as well. And for me, that is what is really important for me. It's good that you can do things for your family, you can have the house and stuff, but it's about giving back as well. And Rex says, make the lifestyle that you want comfortably for you and your family, and then give back. Look at the top diamond managers. You have Kim Madsen. He was an orphan. He now is a diamond manager, and every year he gets his check and he puts that check towards an orphanage which he has built in Africa. He has over 180 children which he supports there. He doesn't have to do that. He could just live in a big house, and he said, it doesn't fulfill me. So having all that stuff is great, but then going and giving back to other people, that is what makes him, feel good about what he's doing. And he knows every year when he's working towards his check, all those children will then benefit from that. So that is massive. Then we have Jane Leach, who's a diamond manager. She gets a check every year, and she has opened a school. She's built wells. So when you go for these bigger incomes, you've got the lifestyle you want, but you can change the lives of thousands and thousands of people around the world. And that is what is going to keep you going. Who's the other one? Katrin Baiji, she just started working with Kim as well in Africa. But you can do this around the world where you are. I'm sure you all know something that you might want to get involved in. And people you want to help. Maybe you have a huge family and you'd like to help them educate their children or whatever it is. But how would you feel knowing that if you wanted to, you could? And just by doing the same thing. So help my husband to build our own house, my long-term family goal. Amazing, Shazia. Want to call my parents to live with me in the UAE. What a lovely goal. Sapphire by 30th, by November 30th, 2020. On it, Rach, on it. Find another healthy plant as aloe and start a business. Hey, Rima. You can't find one better than aloe. No competitors here. Yeah, but aloe is the one to go forward. So what do you want in 1 to 2 years, and what do you want in 2 to 5 years? Really have your goals in place. You can never fail in forever as long as you're consistent in your daily business building. Now, there are times where you might not stick to it and you're not consistent all the time. If you get out of momentum, get back on. You know, if you've had a day off or something and you think, oh goodness, I've had a day off, just get back on the next day and just make sure that you touch your business every single day. Take 10 minutes to consider what you're really willing to work for. All those goals, what you've just described, you need to put them on a goal board or a vision board. You need to cut out pictures, you need to put dates on them. You need to make sure that they're things that are really close to your heart and you're really emotionally connected to them. Don't just put a house there if you don't really want it. When I first made my goal board, in the middle was a big house because everyone was doing that. But to be honest, yeah, I would like a different house. But that's not going to make me happy. So now it's just like a small thing in the corner. What are your goals? You need to make that vision board so you know exactly where you're going. And you need to sit and really think about it and just think, am I really going to work hard for this? Because you need to make sure that what you're working for is exactly what you want. And then from there, you will touch your business every single day, even if it's 5 minutes, 10 minutes here and there, answering a few messages, telling more people about the business. You need to be sharing the products and sharing the business, sharing the products and sharing the business. And that's all we do. And when you start to do it more naturally without overthinking it, it just becomes a lifestyle, and it just teaches you how to be a good person, because you're going to be looking at people's best interest for their health and then also for their wealth. And at the same time, that will naturally help you as well. But you need to switch the focus off you and what you want, and you need to switch the focus onto them and how you can help them. And always, always come from a place of contribution. I heard this in the beginning, I heard it all throughout. And this is why I've always been really passionate about my training and making sure that I answer everybody's questions, if anyone has any questions. Understanding case credits. It's just a point system. It's our internal currency. When Rex Morn started the company, he knew that we were going to be a global company. And at some point, there was going to be a currency barrier. So if I'm in the UK and we talk in British pounds, and the team are in Dubai and they speak in dirham, and I phone one of my team and I say, hey, Lana, how you doing? She's like, great. I've done 10 case credits. I'm like, oh, amazing. If she said to me, okay, great, I've done 4,000 dirham. I'm like, oh, it sounds good, but I have no idea how much that is. So I would then have to do a conversion and it would just become long. So Rex invented the internal currency. So when I call her, I know how many case credits she's on. We know exactly what we're talking about. And what you'll find is that collecting all these points and these case credits is what you need to do to move your way through the marketing plan. So understanding case credits, how are you going to get these case credits? So like I said, it's a point system which helps you move through the marketing plan. So how are you going to collect these case credits? Case credits are earned by personal products you use. So if you use a product, you can see on the screen as well, every single product has a different case credit value. So the more expensive the product, the more case credits you get. If I use this for myself, I collect case credits, which is fantastic. And the same for you. If you use products personally for yourself, you get case credits. The next thing is that by retailing. So when you sell these products and you recommend them to other people, every product you sell, you're going to get case credits. You don't have to do any calculations. The company will do that for you, and it's all in your personal forever profile. Then recruitment. By introducing other people to your team, you will, when they start with their business starter box, you will get 2 case credits and they will get 2 case credits as well. So you can see here how you can work towards getting your 4 case credits. So the company asks you to work towards 4 case credits each month if you're looking towards building a business. If you do anything less than 4, you're more like a customer, and you're kind of just using the products and recommending a few. But 4 case credits shows that you're building a stable business. It also, with the 4 case credits, once you start working towards 4 case credits, that is going to help you to get your income straight away. So you buy the products at wholesale. If you bought 1 case credit worth of products, that is 585 dirham. You sell it at 835. So the difference is what goes cash in your pocket. So by doing those 4 case credits, you're going to be starting making 35% profit straight in your pocket. So it's a great way to start making that money back that you've just started. So 4 case credits is really important as well when you go on to build a team and you hit the supervisor promotion and you then start to unlock a team leading bonus. A team leading bonus is what is the volume of business going through your team's business, and the company will pay you for helping that person to build their business. Nothing gets taken from them. It comes directly from the customer for you giving them from the company for you giving them the training. But what is important is that you're doing your 4 case credits so you can get that team leading bonus, because otherwise it would be really unfair if your team are working and you're not working. So the company asks of you to do 4 case credits for you then to unlock that third stream of income, which is what we call a team leading bonus. You don't want to be missing that. So once you get into the habit of doing 4 case credits each month, it just becomes something that you know you have to do. You're focusing on it every month, and it is something you need to do to then get your team leading bonus later on. The thing is as well, if you can see the button, it says, if you achieve 4 case credit and more personally each month and teach your team to do the same, that will then show them how to do it. So if you're not doing 4 case credits, your team will find it difficult to do 4 case credits as well. So you need to make sure you're doing it and you're setting the example to them as well. So if you look at this, 20 plus customers spending 120 dirham per month will give you a profit of over 2,400 dirham just by spending 120. Now, this could be small items. They don't have, 1 or 2 little small items. They don't have to be massive items. I think a drinking gel is around 100, if I'm right. So imagine somebody was buying 2 drinking gels off you. You're going to get like double that. If you had 20 people buying 20, if you had 20 customers and they all bought 2 gel off you every month, because you need 2 gel a month, that would give you 4 case credits. How amazing is that? Then by recruitment, if you join 2 people in your team, you get 2 case credits when they buy their box. That is 4 case credits. Now, what is important for you to know is that if you're going to recruit people and you do 2 people and it gets to 4 case credits, you need to also do 1 case credit worth of retail. Because we are moving product, we need to be not just recruiting people, we need to be retailing as well. Now, 1 case credit is not that hard to do because you're going to be using the product yourself and then also have a few regular customers. So if that's if you do 2 recruits in that month. So if you master the 4 case credit habit and teach your team to master the 4 case credit habit, everything on the marketing plan is possible. All you need to do is be consistent and work it really hard. Oh, I jumped the postman. Work it really hard and make sure that you show your team to do exactly the same. It's not about you doing lots. It's about a lot of people doing a small amount. So lots of you doing 4 case credits will make the duplication happen, and that will then help expand your business. So master 4 case credits, and then everything else is possible. Unlocking the potential of the marketing plan. So like I said, moving through the marketing plan and going for the higher incomes is all about collecting the case credits. There's massive, massive benefits of this. Team marketing, benefits of the marketing plan. Our marketing plan has everything for you guys. Can I just have some of this before it goes? So sorry, guys, hang on. I was rushing, see? Okay. So all bonuses are paid on retail, excluding VAT. No one can bypass you on the marketing plan. It's a global opportunity. It's an uncapped income, which we've gone over. All positions are permanent. So if you get to supervisor position, for example, and you took a month off, I don't know why you would do that, but if you needed to take time off, when you come back, you would be a supervisor. If you're a manager and you take a bit of time off for whatever reason, you will never lose that position. You will always be a manager. Now, I have somebody who is in the team and she used to work in another company. And she said, you would get a promotion and everyone would congratulate you. And the next month your business would go down and then you go back and then it goes all over again. But in this company, once you go up, you never go back. Your income and promotions are down to you. If you decide you're going to go for something, work your butt off and I promise you, you can get it. It's all up to you. Nobody else is going to, say, okay, you're suitable for this promotion. No, it's all in your hands. So it's all up to you. You can't be made redundant. You are your own boss. You can work when and as and when you want. You cannot be made redundant. This is a great thing because a lot of people here, especially in the UK, they don't have job security. They have 0-hour contracts and they're always on edge about other people being the boss. You are the boss here and you cannot be made redundant. Okay, so now we're going to go through a few figures. So when you start as an assistant supervisor, you are on 35% discount off all the products. This is fantastic for you to start to use for yourself and also for you to start making 35% off all the products. Now, for anybody who joins your team at this position on the marketing plan, you get 334 dirham just for them joining with their starter pack. They can either buy the business box or they can buy 2 case credits worth of products and become an assistant supervisor as well. But anyone that does join you, you get 334 dirham for them joining you. So there's a few examples here on the screen of how you can actually make the money and the figures come in place. So here, for example, you see the drinking gel. I'm not sure if these figures are exactly correct because a few changes have been made in the Middle East. But on an average, if you look at this, you can start to understand how it works. So if, for example, you buy the drinking gel for 61 dirham at wholesale and you sell it for 94, you're making 33 dirham profit on each drinking gel bottle. Okay, so you can see how by doing this, you're going to start making your income. RG is incredible. You need to learn about RG. It is an incredible product. You can make 100 dirham profit on this just by selling one tub or one pack of the sachets. You have the C9 here. It's 419 dirham you buy at wholesale and 644. I think this is the one that had the full bottles, which is why it's 644, because I know it's only 500 without the bottles. But if you can see 225 dirham profit there. For every 1 cc you retail, you make 292 dirham straight in your pocket. 292 dirham for selling 1 case credit worth of products. That is massive. Do your 4 and you made almost 1200 almost 1200 dirham just from doing 4 case credits of retail. Okay, the 98. Okay, great. Thank you, Sarish. But I'll update these slides soon because we've got new prices there. Thank you for clarifying that, Sarish. But here, for example, okay, if you retail 2 case credits worth of product, you make 585 dirham. If you had 4 people join your team, you'd get 1,338 because it's 334 for everyone who joins. You would make a profit of 1,923 dirham just from doing that as an assistant supervisor. Okay. Then if you retailed 4 case credits, you had 3 people join your team, you can see the total profit from your retail and the bonus for people joining you would be over 2,173 dirham. There's lots of different ways. Everybody's business is different. Maybe you're going to recruit more, you're going to retail more, you're going to have a great balance and have the both. But you can see here how you can make the income. If you retailed 4 case credit and you had 4 people who joined your team, you can make 2,500 plus dirham plus per month. These are great figures because you can see how you can make the money, and then you can decide how you want to work and focus your business. You need to have your plan in place. You need to write this down. In the beginning, I didn't used to do that. And this is why I was confused, because I didn't know what I was working on, which is why I do a lot of plannings and a lot of things to make sure everyone else is set up correctly. So have a look at these and work out how much you'd like to earn, and work from there. Then as a supervisor, you get 38% off all the products. You had a 3% pay rise, which is really good because in the UK, the police last year had a 1% pay rise. And here you can decide when you have a pay rise. So you have a 3% pay rise here. So now any product you sell, you make 38% profit. And for anyone who joins your team, you get 384 dirham just for them joining your team. Okay. Now, for every one case credit of retail, you make 317 dirham. So if you're doing your 4 case credits, you're 369, you're making well over 1200 dirham now. And for every assistant supervisor who does 4 case credits, you make 100 dirham. So what happens here is you're doing your 4 case credits, you're getting 38% profit on all your products, and you're also getting a bonus for anyone who joins your team. So you have 2 incomes, retail and recruitment. As a supervisor, you start to get a third stream of income, which is called a team leading bonus. So you start, they're on 35%, you're now on 38, the difference is 3%. So the company will pay you a team leading bonus of 3% of everything that runs through their business, okay? And typically here, an assistant supervisor in your team doing 4 case credit is over 100 dirhams. So if you had 3 to 5 people in your team here, you could be looking at, they've put the, oh, I can't move that. You could be looking at a great income here. So here, for example, if you retail 2 case credits, you make 635 dirham. You recruit 3 people, that's 1,153. And then you have 3 assistant supervisors who are doing 4 case credits. So you're going to get team leading bonus. Totally here, you could be making over 2,000 dirham just by showing a few more people to do exactly what you're doing. Okay. Then we have assistant manager. Assistant manager is 43% discount off all the products. This is a massive, massive margin to be taken. So that means anything you use now, you can use more products because it's 43% off. So I started to buy myself loads of products at this point. I bought every single thing. And then as a bonus for somebody joining your team, you get 468 dirham. And then what starts to happen is you're on 43, you might have somebody who's an assistant supervisor, they're on 35. The difference is 8. So the company will pay you 8% of everything that works through their business. Now you might have somebody who's a supervisor in your team and they're on 38%, you're on 43, the difference is 5. So the company will pay you 5% of everything that moves through theirs and their team's business as well. So you can see here that your team leading bonus is going to be around 2,800 dirham plus per month, just from your team leading bonus. Then you have 43% of all the products. So you're going to make a good income there, and also anyone who joins your team. So for every 1 case credit of retail, you make 359 dirham. That is massive. Sorry, guys, really excuse me. I have to have that. So for every supervisor who does 15 case credits, you make 626 dirham. That is them and their team. And for every assistant supervisor who does 4 CC, you make 267 dirham. Let's put all that together. So if you retailed 2 case credits, you make 718 cash in your pocket. If you recruit 2 people, you get 936 dirham. Just for them joining with their business box. 1 person join as an assistant supervisor and does 4 case credits is 267 dirham. And you have 2 supervisors in your team who do 15 case credits. So them and their team, between them, they're doing 15 case credits. You could be earning over 3,000 dirham at this point, at assistant manager. This is really, really under promised, but definitely over delivered, because we have assistant managers in our team who are getting even more than this. So 3,000 dirham plus per month is absolutely incredible. And all you're doing is just showing people to do the same what you're doing. Okay. Now, the next thing is the manager position on the marketing plan. You need 120 case credits to reach this position. So if there's 15 of you doing 4 case credits, that's 60 in month 1. In month 2, if there's 15 of you doing 4 case credits again, that's 60 again. 60 and 60 is 120. Congratulations, you are a manager. You are now on 48% discount of all the products. You then start to get a bonus of 551 dirham for everyone who joins your business. This is a massive amount. In the UK, we get half of that. So 551 dirham is absolutely massive. For every assistant manager who does 45 case credits, you make 1,000 dirham. As you can see, there's lots of different equations on the screen, but I'm going to go to the example here. If you retail 2 case credit here, you make over 800 dirham just from 2 case credits of retail. If you have 2 people who join your team, you make over 1,000 dirham. If you have 3 assistant supervisors doing 4 CC, that's another 1,300. 2 people who are supervisors in your team, and their team, and they're doing 15 case credits as a group. And you can see all this coming together. You could be on 7,500 dirham plus per month. We have managers in our team who get even way more than that. But when you break it down like this and you look at these equations, you can write a plan and just say, right, I need to do 2 CC of retail. I'm going to sponsor 2 people. I need to make sure I'm helping my team to build their 4 case credits as well. My supervisors, I'm going to work closely with them to help them to build their teams as well. And that is helping them, but then in turn, that will also help you to make sure you're getting your income as well. So it's definitely important to be working deep in your team and making sure that everyone knows what they are doing. Think about it now. What would an extra 7,000 dirham mean to you? Look at where you are now, sitting here today. If someone just gave you 7,000 dirham, what would you do with it? How would that change your life, knowing that every month you've got 7,000 dirham coming into your life? How many of your goals would you be able to achieve by developing a manager-sized business? These are questions you need to ask yourself, and you need to put that focus in place and think, you know what, I need this and I'm going to work for it. And these are my goals and I am going to get them. You need to reignite that fire in your belly and make sure that you achieve all those goals that you want. You need to develop managers. So once you become a manager, what happens then? If you want to go for the bigger incomes, all you need to do is show people how to get to manager. You got to manager, people in your team are following you. You just have to show them to do exactly the same as what you've done. And you've got there, so you have all the skills and you know how to get there. So the next thing is a senior manager. A senior manager is somebody who helps 2 people build manager-sized businesses. Okay. And then you can see the incredible income, 140,000 to 290,000 dirham plus per year. A soaring manager is somebody who helps 5 people become a manager just by simply doing the same thing. You're helping 5 people become managers, and you can see up to 500,000 dirham plus per year. A sapphire manager is somebody who earns 360,000 to 806,000 per year, plus you get a 1% gem bonus. And then we have a diamond sapphire manager, and a diamond manager is 25 managers. And you can see 1.6 mil on there per year. And I know managers who wish they were only paying that much in tax. So you can see our diamond managers are getting much, much more than that as well. Forever to Drive, once you've become a manager, you can start qualifying for the incentives. Forever to Drive, global travel, chairman's bonus, all these things are there for you. So it's just about you saying, I want to achieve these and I'm going to help as many possible, as many people as possible to achieve them as well. So it's all about the CCs and retailing. So when we've talked about 4 case credits and retail, how are we going to do that? We need to know how we're going to do it. It's quite easy for me to say to you, we need to do it. This is what we're going to do. This is how we're going to get to manager. But how are we going to break down those 4 case credits? So we need to develop a 4 case credit business per month, personal business. We need to use the products. You need to become your own best customer. If you come in my house, there's just products literally everywhere. Rachel will vouch for that. There's products everywhere, Forever products. We use them ourselves. I use them, my husband uses them, my children use them. Everyone uses them. When my daughter needs some more moisturizer, she just comes to me and takes one. I don't charge her yet. She's still living with me. But she knows that they're good products. And also then when I use them, you can naturally recommend them. I cannot be in my house, people coming to me and I'm retailing products, but I'm using products from a different company. You have to be using our products so that you can then give people your personal experience. You need to showcase the product. So how are we going to introduce the products to people? So first of all, you need to do a product launch or a business launch. So if you were going to open a salon, for example, you would invite people to your salon and say, I'm having a launch on this date, come down, it's my big opening, and people would come. Same with us. You'd say, as you can see on the screen here, there's a few examples of how you could invite people. You just ask guests personally, invite them. Hi, how are you doing? You figure a date out when you want to do it. I'm having a few friends round for a glass of wine or a cup of coffee as I'm launching some new products and a business. I'd love for you to join us. Really simple, really to the point, and they'll say, what is it? Just say, these are the dates I have. Come down, have a look, come and support me, and they can have a look. You might get some people come back and say, oh, I'm not free on that date. Give them another date. It's really important to have, say, 2 or 3 different dates available, because if people can't make it, you can do 2 or 3 launches, which is important. Your upline can help you with that. We also have videos of how you can learn how to do them. I'm Skyping in on Saturday. I've got a full day at Success Day on Saturday. I'm going to come home and then 11:30 in the night. I think it's 11:30 in the night, my time. No, I need to check the time. 7. Yeah, I need to check the time actually, because she's going to be ahead. Anyway, I've got a launch on Saturday that I'm going to be doing as well with one of the team. I'm just going to Skype in or Zoom in, and I'll be doing that for her. Mini launches. So I take products in my bag all the time. So if I'm ever out with anyone, I can just pull it out and say, oh, do you know what? This is a really good scrub. It's got natural jojoba beads in it, microspheres of jojoba. It's not the plastic ones. You know, it's been a big hype about it. Really casual. And they say, oh, what's that? I say, here, open it up, have a little look. Oh, it smells nice. Then, oh, yeah, I'll get one of them. Really casual conversation. Just make sure you have the products with you. You can do a mini launch absolutely anywhere you are. I have this lipstick, for example, MAC lipstick. And if I have this with me, people say to me, oh, what's this? What color is this? And actually, this is Russian red. I love this color. And how do I know about this? Because I saw Nazish Mubashir, who is a manager in the team, wearing this color like when I first started the business. And I absolutely loved it. And I asked her what it was. And she said to me, MAC, Russian red. And since her telling me that, I've bought this. So on her recommendation and seeing her using it, MAC didn't pay her for that. You are recommending products that you're using, which are fantastic products, and you're going to get paid for that as well. So make sure you've always got products with you. You could do product talks, learn about the products. There was a lovely lady here, and she went around all the local church groups, and she did a talk on aloe vera. She said, I'm not here to sell to you, but I am here to educate you on the benefits of aloe vera. And from that, she found 4 case credits worth of regular gel drinkers. So these are massive things that you could be doing. Marketing your product, you know, you can make VIP pages, you can introduce them to people in different areas, you can do one-to-ones, so people, you know, you can say, look, I've just got some amazing products, let's meet up and I want to introduce them to you. Maybe you're in football clubs, gym clubs, any kind of clubs, you can speak to people there. Come go. Sports and fitness. We have lots of people in sports and fitness. I know people in our group who have actually WhatsApp groups, and they do all their meal preps in there for the C9 programs, and they shared it with them, and their customers are in there, and they have like a little group going. So if you're into sports and fitness, you can have maybe a page and, you know, educate people on things. Just do your knowledge first, do your homework. Coffee mornings, you can get together. Social media is great. Fundraising, if you want to work with any charities or anything, maybe to make some awareness of your products and also give them some money. The gym, online shop as well. Referral, don't not ask for a referral. If somebody is using your products and they love the products, say, hey, look, you know, you really love the products, or you love the benefits of the drinking gel, Do you know anyone else that might be interested in having a try? And they'll say, oh, actually, you know what, my sister might be interested. Oh, actually, and follow the customer cycle. It is really, really important. Weight management, obviously, weight management is a big one. And then skincare. People love skincare. I've just given out the targeted range to a lovely girl who loves skincare. So she's trying out the new range for us. So this, when you watch the rolling trainings, you can learn exactly how you can do this, how you can introduce things, you can ask questions on the page as well, and your upline will help you in doing these things as well. If you have any ideas, share them with your upline or in groups and things, and ask advice from each and every one of us, because we're always here to share some advice with you. The next thing is a pup basket or an experience pack. You just put a few products together with a review book and just get people to trial them out for a few days. Again, this is in the training, rolling training. You can see a few examples there. And also the C9. If you're healthy and you can, then do the C9, because people will see your results and they will believe your results. If you showed somebody else's results, it's just, you know, generic. It's nothing personal to them. When they say see your results, plus you feel great, you're going to naturally tell more people about them. So there's a lady on the team, I think her name is Asma. She's doing the C9, and also her husband's doing it as well. And he's a cardiologist. So if he does this and he feels great from this, which I know he will, he's going to naturally recommend it to people. People will ask him, how are you doing? And that is all it is, recommendation and just making people aware of the products. Develop a regular customer base of around 20 to 30 customers that you look after on a regular basis. That might be someone that might just have a tooth gel off you, or somebody that has 2 drinking gels off you. They don't have to buy masses of things. It's about having a handful of customers who you just service every single month. There's some examples on the screen as well, which you will find in your First Steps to Manager book, about how to invite people. Like I said, a really casual invite. There's a guideline here of when to do your launch, and also it says what you're going to need. So realistically, you just need, on your first one, your upline will come along and help you, or Skype in. You just need your products out in front of you. Have the free prize draw questionnaires printed off as well. Maybe have a few little snacks there. Don't do a big meal. I have seen some amazing people in our team. They do like a full meal and invites people and have like great get-togethers, which is fantastic, which if you want to do that, you can. However, if you're doing your first launches and you have that, a lot of people kind of focus a lot on the food and not so much on the product. So keep the snacks really low and keep the focus on the products. Try not to have children or animals there, because it takes the focus off the presenter as well. Have your brochures there with you, your order forms, and make sure you listen to your upline, what they're doing. Also have the product knowledge on the products. Don't make any medical claims. And there are actually product launch notes that you can print off, which tells you step by step exactly how to do the launch. So you just read off them. They're really simple. You just say, hi, my name's so-and-so. Thank you for coming today. This is why I'm here. Did a bit about the company. And this is all in the product launch notes. So you never need to learn it all off by heart. Even when you know it off by heart, it's good to keep the notes there, because when people are at your launch and they're seeing you have the notes, then it makes them think, actually, she's got it written down. I could do that. Because I actually went to a launch with a lady and we didn't have the notes with us. She hadn't printed them off. And when we finished, the lady said, you know what, I'd love to do that, but I don't think I could remember all that stuff. And then I said to her, actually, we have notes, but the person whose launch it was didn't get the notes that day. So we unfortunately didn't have them, but everything is written down. So that really resonated with me, that actually you must make sure you have the notes with you, because that encourages other people then to show them that if they want to, they can do this as well. So your home launches, your invites on the night, closing the launch, and what happens next. So after the launch, what happens is you, you contact people who filled in the free prize show questionnaires, follow up with your customers, ask them if they are, what do they enjoy the best? Would they be willing to have a pup basket? Or if they've made an order, or if they liked a product and they haven't made an order, just contact them to say, hi, thank you for coming. I see that you like this product. I'm putting an order through today. Would you like me to order you one? So just make sure that you follow up with everyone after the launch. We also have online launches. which we, like I said, we zoom in. Preparation is vital on the night, how to close the event and how to follow up. So how to close the event, we would just say to everyone, once we've gone through the product, we just say, have a look through, have a feel, and then obviously we just say, if you fill your order form in, then I can pop your orders in. Don't be afraid to ask people for the orders. Don't forget they are there to look at products and hopefully then to put their order in. So don't be afraid to ask for the orders. And how to follow up from an online launch. Make sure you just go back then and just say, I see that you like this product or this one. Would you like to try one out, or would you like me to order you one, depending on the conversation and what they had said. The C9, like I said, do it yourself. Pup baskets, make the pup baskets specific to the people. So if it's a man, put some man products in there. Kids, put some vitamins and some things maybe for the summer. Whatever it is, make it specific to them. And these are definitely, winners, the pup baskets or experience packs. So as you can see on the screen here, we have some amazing pup baskets. These are just pup baskets which have been put together with a few of the products. I wouldn't put, so on top left, you've got a stall, so a product launch. The top right, you've got a pup basket. Then at the bottom, you've got some gift sets, which were put together for different events. With the pup baskets, I'd say don't put, that one has quite a few products in there, but I wouldn't put more than 5 products in there, because what happens is when there's so many, people don't know where to start. So I'd give them about 5 products at a time. Then I'd say, okay, you've tried out the skincare one. Do you want to try out, a hair care one? So you can then keep in contact with your customer and go back a few different times. Social media, as you can see here, Kyle Burrows has great social media. He's absolutely fantastic. This picture invites people to look and think, oh, what's he doing? What are they? And by doing this, he gets a lot of C9 sales. His Instagram is amazing. And also before and after pictures here of the C9. These are fantastic for you to use as well. You can screenshot them if you like, but they are fantastic for you to use in promoting your C9s. Let me just, I'm just going to screenshot that myself, because I'm going to post that shortly with my C9 strategy. Building a team. So why do we use Forever Business Building Cycle? This is our really important cycle. It's a 4-step cycle. We need to create and manage duplication locally and globally. So we need to use this cycle to show our prospects what's possible and to make it easier for a new FBO to learn and apply. So this system that we have, it's a really simple system for everyone to follow to be able to build a team. So when we start with what we call our Who Do You Know list, which I'm going to be going over shortly. But this simple cycle is something you need to learn completely. The first part is our database of people. We need to write down all the people we know, friends, family, neighbors, school friends, anyone we've ever met in our life. And we will continue to build that Who Do You Know list as we meet more and more people. Then we share a bit of information with them, which is the 5-minute link. Then we show them the full presentation. And then if they're happy to go ahead, we do the goal planning and action plan what they want to work towards. And from there, then you need to be taking as many people around the cycle as possible. And what will help you do that is your reason why. The reason why you're on this call today, the reason why you're doing this business will help you take as many people around this cycle as possible. But also taking the people around the cycle, it's important to know their reason why. Why are they looking at the opportunity? Why do you think this would be great for them? And by doing that, you will then be able to take as many people around that cycle as possible. So starting with your Who Do You Know list, you can print off your Facebook friends list. I've got so many people on there now. I need to print mine off again. I've got new people on there. Local, national, and global. You have people all around the world, I'm sure, on your Facebook. You need to start writing all the names down in your book. In the back of your First Steps to Manager book, you're going to find that you have a Who Do You Know list. Start writing down all the names of everyone you know. And this is going to be your database of contacts that we're going to contact to share the opportunity with. Don't think, oh, he's not going to be interested. Oh, that one's not going to be interested. Oh, I've got 10 names. It doesn't work like that. You write down absolutely everyone's name, men, women, young, old, Write them down so they're out of your head. And then from there, then we can expand and look at a way that we think this business could work for them. And even if not the business, then also the product. So they're all a potential customer. So here, you know, think about your neighbors, places, so you can, your past, okay? Think of places you've lived, your neighbors' friends, clubs, hobbies, reconnect with people on Facebook. There is so many places you can find people. When people say they're pets too, actually that's true. If people have a pet, write down that they have a pet, because we have products for animals. So you could then recommend these products for those animals as well. But here you can see in education, universities you went to, schools you went to, colleges, maybe where your kids go, maybe places you've worked. Write down absolutely everyone. Do not limit yourself in this department, and just keep adding to it and adding to it as you go through. These are profile sheets. Profile sheets are where we write down people who we're contacting about the business opportunity. Profiling is a snapshot into a customer or a prospect. So when I speak to people, and a lot of people, you know, you're going to do it as well. You're going to forget everything about that person. Don't even think you have like this amazing memory, because when you speak to a lot of people, as you will be, you need to be remembering all these things, writing all these things down, notes about them, their occupation, are they married, do they have children? When you go back to them and speak to them, then you're going to have this information in front of you, and this is where then you will be able to then, you know, build a great relationship with them. So the objective is a one-to-one video, website, or product. So when you're contacting them, what is your objective? Why are you contacting them? Is it because you want to sell them a product? You want to get a one-to-one booked in? You need to have this in front of you so you know exactly why you're contacting them. How are you going to contact them? By phone, text, messenger, or face-to-face? If you contact people by phone and then all of a sudden you start contacting them on messenger, they're going to think, why don't they just phone me? So make sure your approach is right and correct with each person that you're contacting. What's your approach? Invite people to a product launch, a pup drop, C9, one-to-one meeting over a coffee. Look at people you're contacting. How do you want to contact them and meet with them? How do you want to introduce the products? Maybe you want to invite them to a product launch, or maybe you think it'd be better to have a one-to-one coffee with them. Maybe it's somebody who's really close and you'd like to do that. However it is, you know, make sure you do that. And my customer base is animals. Amazing, Rach. People love it when you remember. It's so true. People remember when you remember people's little details. So if somebody's going on holiday or somebody's having a baby and they got 2 months left, put that profile sheet in like 2 months later and just say, hi, how are you doing? Has the baby arrived yet? I hope you're well. You know, building that relationship. But you're not going to remember that if you don't profile it and you put it in your file. So make sure you're doing that. Profile your first 15 to 20 people, 2 to 5 contacts per day part-time, and 5 to 10 contacts per day full-time. So you need to be contacting this many people each day. So you need to have lots of profile sheets printed off so you can fill them in with all the details of the people you're going to be contacting. Making your contact, use your story and make it effective. So here, for example, some examples are, I run my own childcare business, which is very successful and income is good. So the background is that the challenge is, however, the hours are very long and it's very stressful with so much paperwork and red tape. I was definitely looking for a better way. So the solution, so every story goes into four parts. Through a friend, I came across a dynamic global brand which offers not only much greater potential, but also time, flexibility, and the option to travel with them. I'm so excited about what I've found that for the first time in many years, I feel my future is secure and I can financially achieve all I want. So you need to build your story. People are going to ask you, why are you doing this? What do you want to achieve? What are you working towards? And you need to have this in place. Okay, so make sure that you have your story. Everyone has a story, so don't worry about that. You don't need to copy someone else's story. You have a story. You have a story why you're looking at this First Steps to Manager training today. You are here for a reason. Be you. Just be you. That's all you need to be. That's all it takes. Making the contact, so like I said, work out how you're going to contact them. Making a phone call, use information listed in your relevant profile sheet, personality or character, hot button, value your opinion. So make sure your profile sheets are completed correctly. So when you start to make the phone call or you go and meet them, check your profile sheet before you go, or have it in front of you on the phone so you know exactly what you're going to say. So example for text message, hey, how are you? I don't know if you have heard, but I've started a new really exciting business with the potential to make a second income of £1,000 a month. Would love to show it to you. It might be something you would like to do with me. Or another one, hi Dave, FBO and prospect to engage in general conversation. So you could just say, how are you doing? I haven't seen you for a while. You have mentioned that you would like to leave work or spend time with your family, whatever it is their hot button is. Well, I think I found a way for you to achieve that. If I send you a video, would you take a look? I think it'd be perfect for you. Simple as that. Keeping it short and sweet. Don't do spammy messages. Make sure your messages are specific to that person and speak to them how you would normally speak to them. Just make sure you're putting, you're a little bit excited, you're putting in there what you're doing or whatever their needs are, and just say, let me know when you've got 5 minutes, I'll send it over to you. Really short and sweet. A lot of people will come back and say, what is it? The big question, common questions. Is it selling? Is it a pyramid scheme? I haven't got time. Is it one of those things? These are a few responses. The company is called Forever. Have you heard of it? Some people say no. Some people say yes. You can say we're a $2.5 billion global business trading over 150 countries. We have an impeccable 35-year plus track. We say 40 years now. Cash rich and debt free. In the UK, turnover exceeds 135 million. We're in the health and wellness sector, which, as you know, is booming. So you can choose any of these to respond. So if you start sharing a business opportunity with people, you need to put them on a tracker. You need to know who you're speaking to, when you're speaking to them, when to follow up with them. On your tracker, you put their name and then you put warm or cold. So warm means you know them, cold means you don't know them. Then you put in their details, and then whether you've sent them a 5-minute link or a 40-minute link, you just tick them off, and then you can see exactly where you are with them. If somebody says no to the business opportunity, you can offer them the product. Brought forward, contact 2 to 4 months time. So you can offer them a product, or you can then put them late in your files, but a few months later on, and just contact them again. For a lot of people, it's just timing. A lot of people say no. No never means no. It just means not right now. So timing has to be perfect. If part-time, 20 listed in the activity tracker. If full-time, 30 listed in your activity tracker. This is how many people you need to be contacting. Take 5 minutes to consider your activity tracker. Okay, these need to be printed off. You need to have who do you know lists, profile sheets and trackers all printed off. These are available in the Sparkling Eagles, but also they're available, I think, on the Eagles team website as well. You can print them off from there if you don't have that. So to invite your guests to a business presentation, you can do one at home or you can do one online. Or you can go to one of your local business presentations. Introduce your guests to the meeting leaders and successful FBOs. So whenever we go along here, I always introduce them to all the people who are presenting, and they get to see that we're all one unit working together. At the end of the business presentation, the first question you should ask is, which bit did you like the most? Don't say, do you have questions? Just say, which bit did you like the most? And then you say, so now you can see by working with me how you can achieve and whatever it is that is their goal, what is important to them. And then you say, right, let's get to work. That's it. Simple as that. So it's really important to have a 7-day plan in place. So you would have had your monthly plan. Now you need to have your weekly plan. You need to know for the next 7 days who you're going to be contacting. If you've got any stalls booked in, any trainings, whatever it is you're doing, put them on this sheet and then you can put it into your diary. So here you can see this person here has written the days and then they've written the people they're contacting. They've put the people they're contacting. Confirm other activity, confirm product launches, team webinar Wednesday night. order GoPro book. It's really important to be reading as well, guys. You need to read GoPro by Eric Worre. You would totally understand network marketing then. Subscribe to groups, whatever book, Success Express. We're going there on Saturday. Confirm a team sizzle. So those things are all your things you need to put in your 7-day plan, and then you need to put that in your diary and you need to do that. So identify pockets of time. When you're going through your diary, you can put in there, you know, if you've got to do a school run or your work times, you can see where you have an hour here or there for you to then put into your business and put your activities in there. Book your launches, do your invites, and register on Forever Eagle's website as well. These are things you need to have done now. There's different training for you to watch on there. So you need to make sure that you are on the Eagles team website. It's a manager developing business. Why? You get maximum personal bonuses, maximum team building bonuses, access to company incentives, chairman's bonus, all these things, ready to build a royalty style income. And once you've achieved the position of manager, you cannot lose it. So focus on getting to manager and just develop as many people as possible. These are the different manager plans you can work towards. We also have the 4-month to manager plan. But if you did 5 case credits in month 1, 15 in month 2, 30, 50, and 70, you'd be a manager, because in month 4, you've done 50, 70 in month 5, that's 120. You can do work as quick or as slow as you want. It's totally up to you. But these are different ways that you can hit it. And it's all about duplication. For example, if you do 5 and you help 2 other people do 5, that's 15 case credits. 3 people doing 5 case credits. It's just about learning how to master doing those 4 or 5 case credits every single month. That is where the focus should be. And that should be on your volume mapping at the beginning of your month, and then putting that in your diary to make sure you're doing that activity. Okay. So here you can see if you sponsored somebody, okay, sponsoring 1 to 3 case credits, repeat customer, 0.5 to 1 case credits, and personal use, that gives you 4 case credits. Oh, hang on. Oh, I can't see other retail at the top. I couldn't see that then. So if you retail 2 to 3 case credits, you sponsored, personal use, and repeat customers, just by doing a little bit of each of those, you could be doing 4 to 8 case credits. Then in month 2, you can see here 3 people in your team. You might be doing 5. You have somebody else doing 5. And then you have somebody who's just buying personal use. You could do 10 case credits. It's just about being consistent in those 5. 7 people in your team. Look, you have somebody doing 4 case credits, 3 people, then you have other people just doing personal use, which is fine. Once you get people using them for personal use, all those case credits are good for your business. So don't think if somebody's just doing half a case credit or 0.2 case credits, it's not good. It's good as long as they do it consistently. They're now users of the products. That will also work in your business. They're just not looking to build the business. Everyone's journey to manager is personal. It does not matter if it's 5 months, 7 months, or longer. What matters is that you are working your plan. And this is what Jane Leach says, and I absolutely love this woman, and she is so right. Sometimes we see other people work in the business and we try and compare ourselves, or we think we can't keep up, or, oh my God, should I be doing this? Should I be doing that? The important thing is that you know that this business is here for you to achieve what you want to achieve and to fit in around the lifestyle that you have. So do not compromise it for anything or anyone. It is your business. Make it work for you. Help other people, and you will definitely achieve everything you want. There are many ways to get to manager. What matters is developing a structure to work towards. Structure your activity depending on your time and commitments, and there's no perfect way. What matters is putting in the activity. Challenges are going to come in your way, personal things are going to go on, but you're not going to worry about that, because you're just going to keep making sure that you're doing the daily activity. So now you need to take 10 minutes to plan your activity. You need to sit down and you think about, how are you going to get that money? How are you going to achieve that? How are you going to do all this activity to make sure you're mastering your 4 or 5 case credits this month, and then introducing other people to do that as well. You need to have your business 4 to 5 case credits each month, and you need to be working with your team to like it's your own business, because it is your business as well. You are helping them to build a business. If somebody offers you an amazing opportunity, but you're not sure you can do it, say yes, then learn how to do it later. And God damn, that's right. So make sure that you're thinking like that as well. So thank you everyone today for joining this First Steps to Manager training. I hope you've taken something from that. I know I definitely have. And I'm really happy that I've been able to share that with you. If anyone does have any questions, like I said, please do pop them in there. Let me just check this, if there's anything on here. I will start flying in the air and work harder to get more promotions. Amazing, Shazia. She's tickling in her stomach. I hope that's good, tickling. Main base animals. Launch equals team members. Yes, exactly. When you have a product launch as well, those people who are sitting there are listening to you, seeing what you're doing, and they're thinking, actually, I could do this. Hi, Fariha. Hi, Sabba Amir. You're welcome, Sarah Lukman. I'm so glad you enjoyed it. So I'm going to log off now. I hope you all go away and plan. And once you've planned and you've sat and thought about exactly what you're going to do, can you please then make your goal board, make sure you know where you're going, and also then put your activity in, show us your activity. Please start posting your activity in the Sparkling Eagles page. It will encourage other people. It will encourage your team as you start to build a team. You need to be showing people what you're doing. Don't think you're just doing it all and that's it. That page is not my page. It is our team page. It is for you guys to share in there what you're doing so other people can learn from you and you can learn from others. We all have different strengths and weaknesses. So please do share in that group and let's build an incredible team together. So thank you so much for joining us. I'm going to log out now and leave you, and I will be back shortly. So keep watching out for the next trainings that are coming up. Thank you guys. Take care. Bye.